So one of the things I said to you was at one point when it came to, because we are in an environmental emergency. I really believe
Yeah, we
that.
are.
Be it climate change, be it overfishing, be it our coral reefs getting completely decimated and whatnot, be it the way we grow our food, it's not good. It isn't good. The chemicals they put in all the food and the drinking water and everything like that, all the GMO foods, it's scary.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I mentioned to you was at one point over $1.5 billion worth of masks and PPE has been dumped into our water
And
in the past year.
And that's a problem, but that doesn't mean people shouldn't have been wearing masks during the pandemic.
I mean,
that was the simplest thing people could do aside from not mixing with a lot of other people who were unmasked. But that happens. Well, look at what happens. You have 2 plastic water bottles. I'm using a reusable water bottle. It's not a moral thing.
You are becoming a better steward of the environment than I am at this point.
It's a practical thing because we put more crap in the ocean from single-use plastic drinking water bottles. When the city of Austin had the ban on single-use plastic bags, it cleaned up the shoreline around the Lady Bird Lake and significantly reduced the load in the landfills. I mean, it was a great thing, and the oil and gas interests got to the legislature, and they banned it. That's a much greater threat than masks.
But I don't know,
plastic,
though.
No, it is. I can tell you,
how much?
it is.
Okay. How much single-use plastic? And actually, I think 6,000 tons worth of plastic and unnecessary plastic equipment has also gone into the water because of all the PPE and because of all the food the plastic utensils that people got from takeout with lockdowns and stuff like that. There was a lot of waste that went into landfills and water. That's really scary.
A lot of waste, but it was a spike, and it was a response to a pandemic.
Yeah, but those things stay in the water for 500 years. They're not
your plastic bottles will stay in the water.
I know
longer.
It's really stupid. You probably should have told me not to get.
You should get worked up about plastic water bottles.
You probably should have talked to me about that. You should have been well, you should have probably.
This isn't news to you, Alex. You're a smart guy. You know that.
I wasn't
plastic
thinking at the
water
time.
Bottles
you
are,
probably should
are
have said
problem.
something. You should have said something to me.
I
would have been.
I am now.
Little after the fact.
I just don't think that. If your argument is people shouldn't have been required to wear masks and we didn't need the PPE,
let me ask you a question. No, I mean I think you need PPE, obviously,
wrong.
right? But
yeah.
let me ask you an honest question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between wearing a mask and just going into a store and just doing this?
What's the difference?
Yeah, I'm covering my face.
Well, most people going into a store like that drop it when they're picking up whatever it is they're going into the store to buy or to pay for it, and it's ineffective. Why? What's the problem with wearing a mask?
Throwing the mask into the landfill and having it go in the ocean.
Then use a reusable mask.
Yeah, but how many people are responsible enough to actually use a reusable mask?
A lot of people.
A lot of people aren't, as evidenced by the fact that 1.6 billion masks are now in our water supply unnecessarily.
You know.